Boom! What's going on, everybody? Brian here. Welcome back to this channel. Let's see where we're at. I like to start keeping track of where I'm at on the hero rating leaderboard. Looks like we're at 60,486. Let's see where that compares. All right, so big play. So that's about 600 spots we've jumped in the past week, right? That's pretty good. It was kind of a slow week for advancements and rank ups. Last week was bigger, but still pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Special thanks to some of my newest subscribers, Ocean, MCoC, and Saga Gaming. Hello. Thank you. Still growing the channel slowly. Not really in a rush. Not really trying either. So any help is appreciated. Grunt, good morning. Hello. All right, what do we got here? So last night was very productive. AQ is almost 100% complete for all battle groups, so that's really good. And then first war of the season. Last season we ranked gold 2. We are almost 100% here as well. So we did really good. Did really good. Let's take a look. Big gains, yeah. Not unlike my massive gut. Getting a little bit of a dad bod in my retirement, but that's okay. So we're, what is that, 11? 11 deaths short. We missed 2 diversity points due to a miscommunication, and almost 100%. It wasn't an easy war, but it went pretty quickly. I think people were excited to get back into the game. So we did good. We did good. And yeah, so that's about it. Eternity of Pain. So I did Crossbones one time. Got 2 points for it. And I did not do Icarus. I just couldn't find a good time and didn't have good champs for it. And I think I spent about 12 hours doing it intermittently. I eventually just got frustrated and put it down. So just looking at my event quest completion here, we're getting near 100% for everything. It says we have 12 days left, but I'm looking at the calendar. New content usually comes out on the first Wednesday of the month, and that would be in about 6 days, but it says that there's 12 days left on the event quest. So I'm not really sure if Kabam is releasing content on the 1st or the 8th. If they're doing it on the 8th, then I've got no worries. We're going to have a lot of time at the end of the month to do things like more battlegrounds and whatnot. We'll do some incursions. We'll make some variant progress. But for now, I'm kind of racing to be done with Event Quest by the 1st. The morning of the 1st, at least. So we'll see. All in good time. Crazy busy past weekend, right? We just had, I guess it was this whole last week, right? It kind of started on like Thursday, Friday night, and it was just like arena. I grinded out the 12 million points from Scarlet Witches twice. I did the Icarus to 2.5 mil twice to get the 4-star. Don't really need to grind the Doom Arena. I have him at all rarities. And the only one that's not awakened is a 6-star. I'm not really grinding for a 6-star. Especially not Doom. I'm expecting some stiff competition there. So we're just hanging out here in the Wong Arena. And we're about to get started doing that. And we're off. That easy. I'm going to keep an eye on my energy. I do not want it to overflow. So I may skip out of Arena briefly to take some event quest to Pound Town. But other than that, just a quiet morning. It's the most quietest morning I've had this entire week. Um, Despite spending lots of time playing this game with all the arenas going on. You know, T1A, T4B, Catalyst Clash. I've had some real-world personal interest, time constraints. Putrid says, how's the computer coming along? Honestly, uh, I just need to sit down and click the button. But like I'm saying, Putrid, this past week kind of threw a curveball at me. I've been pretty much everywhere but right here in this chair for most of the week. We are buying it. We have the money. Money was never the issue. But it's really just a matter of putting down MCoC long enough to price shop for the parts. But we settled on all the parts. We know what we're getting. I am interested, Putrid, in grabbing that that cam that you offered, but we can talk about that more privately later. If you remember, you kind of offered your old one. Just saying, you just don't use it. I'll use it. I mean, if you could see the ghetto rig that I'm running right now, I think that you would like just give it to me. I won't, Putrid. I won't. I will not do that. I'll probably call you. Some other people gave me some other options and avenues, but it sounds like you do this pretty regularly for a living, so I will be happy to come your way. But one day at a time. Honestly, last weekend was the weekend I was supposed to buy the computer. But all the arenas, all of the kids' activities, it was the end of the soccer season. It's the beginning of the swimming season. I've got some private interests that I'm following up on a regular basis now. For a guy who likes to plan things out and know what he's doing in advance so that it's easier to adapt to the change, when you take the whole effing plan and you pick it up and you just chuck it, that's what happened this past week. We said, F the plan. We're doing it this way. Just hit, yep. Yeah, man. Thank you. Yep. Believe it or not, I do believe in, what do they call it? Upcycling? Taking stuff that people doesn't want or don't want and finding a new home or a new life for it. In fact, someone had gifted me like a 52-inch TV. But I'm like, I don't need this. You're just giving it to me because I'm computer literate, and you don't want it anymore because you cracked the corner of the bezel. Like that's really all that's wrong with the TV. The corner of the decorative plate around the screen is chipped, and they're like, "Oh, we got to get a new TV now." So I was like, you know what? I'll take it. So it was sitting around in my house for a few months, and I gave it to someone else. And then yesterday, they were like, "Hey, I know that I wanted this TV, but I'm not really using it either. I found someone else that wants it. Can you help me move it to their house?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can do that." So, but it's better than just chucking it in the trash, right? A lot of people would just take something like that they don't want anymore. They wouldn't bother with trying to find it a new home. They wouldn't bother with trying to either sell it or gift it. They just chuck it in the trash, right? There's a lot of people out there that would love to have a 52-inch TV. Jacob says the arena grind is just so Wong. Well, I tried to make a funny with the title screen, right? Wong, number one librarian. Because like all the fast food places are like, number one yummy, number one kitchen, right? Number one librarian. I thought it would be funny. I don't think that Doctor Strange would have been as comical without Wong in the movie. I know that he's a beta character, right? Like, he's not the main character. He's not even a focus point. He's just a persona that's integral to the story, right? But the intensity uh, that Benedict Cumberbatch brings to Doctor Strange as Doctor Strange, right? Great actor, by the way. I think he's a great actor. I love everything he's been in. Um, it's true that you need a little bit of comic relief in a movie that's overly dramatic or overly serious. And I think they chose Wong perfectly. I think he seamlessly entered the role and fulfilled the duty. I'm very pleased with how Wong did in the movie. Um, I think that, okay, his animations and his champion design, good. His graphical display in the game needs improvement. Like, I'm sorry, I'm nonplussed by his model design. But hey, that's my opinion, right? 4 dentist appointments in 1 month. How fun! Ooh, dude, I'm sorry. I hopefully you still have all of your teeth. Good morning from across the pond. There is only one Brian Perkins. One. I actually don't know the song. I know you're trying to do like some kind of melody there, but I don't get it. I'm sorry. Emphasis does not convey well on text. Forgive me. Not really a singy kind of dude either. I know that you like to do some howling at the moon on your channel, but I don't know. I just feel silly doing it. It's just me. I don't know. I guess I've done it in the past. I've got to be in the zone, the auto zone. Not a paid advertisement. Oof. That's a special 3. Oh my gosh, she beat me up. Did you guys see that? One nerve gone, so you had a root canal and a ton of tartar cleaning. No cavities though. That's good. I had a cavity in one of my teeth before I left the Navy, and they do like this really good medical screening and review before you get out, and they look for things that could. This is one of the few good things that I was happy about is that they were looking at my full dental situation, and I'm not terrible. Um, could I have taken better care of my teeth when I was younger? Sure. I've got a handful of cavities, but I'm 40. But there's one cavity on one tooth, and they're looking at it, and they're like, we are worried that after you get out, within a year, this tooth is going to become a problem again. So we don't just want to do corrective work, we want to do preventative work. And so they basically told me, like, here's what we see, here's what we think. It turns out when they did the scan on the tooth, I actually had a crack in that tooth vertically from top to bottom. It was a hairline fracture just waiting to crack open. And they're like, so now that we know this crack is here, we want to do a root canal. And we want to also put a crown over the top, which is basically like top half tooth replacement, right? Let's be real. So we did it. It was all preventative care, not necessary at the moment. Um, I guess I'm happy with it, but it's hard to complain, especially when people try to take care of you. One nerve gone, ton of tartar cleaning. Yeah, and you got to get your teeth cleaned, bro. Everybody's got to get their teeth cleaned. Question is do you go once a year for a cleaning, twice a year? Some people go like 4 times a year. I don't know if it's that necessary. It says all good, man. Past 2,000 hours, so getting closer to partnership. Congrats, dude. I I was actually over 4,000 hours at one point. It was very brief, but I was actually over 4,000 hours. And then I wasn't at 1,000 subs yet. And the year period had rolled over. And so I was just watching all of those hours drop back down day by day. But it was at that moment that I stopped worrying about it. Sounds like Brian's cracking up. Jeez. Corny jokes today. I love a good clean joke, though. Thank you. You made me smile. So, I haven't fought Wong on Cavalier EQ yet. Cav EQ is 100% with the exception of Quest 3.2. But I was pretty unhappy with Rintra. He's not a hard fight, right? Countering with a heavy to get his charges down, easy. Um, the stun immune, unblockable stuff was easy enough. But for whatever reason, he killed me like way too many times. I think in total, I spent like 7 or 8 revives fighting him over the course of doing all the paths. I don't know. I think maybe he was a little overtuned. Maybe I just suck. That could be it. That's probably it. Let's be real. Ooh, that's right. He cleared that stun, didn't he? Gotta pay attention to the fight. Can't just read chat, guys. But hey, it's Friday, right? Memorial Day weekend. So long weekend, federal holiday, schools, banks are closed on Monday. It's been raining most of the week too. So it looks like today is going to be rainy, but the next 2, 3 days are going to be pretty good weather. We've had 1 or 2 days of heat. So I think that spring is finally over. It's summertime, just in time for school to get out in like a week. So pretty soon, my daughter's going to be home all day. So that I might very well. Well, there's a couple of things coming up, right? We are in the 30-day window for my wife having a baby. So we're kind of just like laying low and waiting for that to happen. Um, Also, school's getting out, and so Emily's going to be home all day. So there's a very real chance that I may start streaming just a little bit more just to get her into the action. Because while I don't want her watching TV or playing video games all day, right? She's a kid. She needs to get out. Um, she wants to make videos with me. Um, she has fun doing it. Because she's kind of attached herself to some Minecraft YouTubers. And, like, I try to keep it at a healthy level where it's like, okay, you're watching too much. And I have a specific disdain for Minecraft YouTubers, by the way. I feel like all they do is just run around and scream, blow my eardrums out. So I make her watch it on like a near muted level. So she's actually had to learn how to read the subtitles because I don't want to hear them screaming on the TV. Anyway, yes, I'm a mean dad. Got it. But no, she wants to make videos, and so we've done 2 or 3 videos before. She has her own little separate channel. It's nothing fancy. I think we played Animal Crossing one time. Okay, let's get a Dex in here somewhere. There we go. We played Animal Crossing. We played a Mario game. I think we were playing Brawl Stars for another one of them. But I I haven't really done anything serious. I've actually been waiting, Putrid, until we get this computer to do more videos with her. So hopefully this weekend I will be buying that computer. I know it's been a year. I've been kicking this can for a year. But you know, life happens. Putrid says I got a root canal. Was told there was a small scratch or crack on the back, but nothing to cause a dead nerve. Must have been blunt trauma sometime that caused it. Sheesh. What kind of blunt trauma kills a tooth? Must have been that secret boxing career that you engage in. You know, right jab to the face. Apparently, my parry timing is like way off today. I didn't need a crown since the tooth was still in great condition and they weren't worried about the decay after with routine cleans. That's good. Get cleaned every 6 months with no copay, but up until now hadn't gone to the dentist in 6 or 7 years. Holy moly, bro. Shh, no one talks about Fight Club. Took a punch to the teeth. Your parry time is fine. It's the game that's effed. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. 3-star Wong. Um, yeah, so here's one of my newest Awakened champions, 6-star Silver Centurion. I've got mixed feelings about it. His awakening definitely makes him better. All his sig levels definitely make him better. But there's a unique little thing that I don't like about his awakening, and that was um, it takes his debuffs, which are active debuffs, right, and it turns them into passive ones. And you're like, okay, that's not a problem because then they can't be purified. And I would agree. However, if you were relying on active debuffs to accomplish something, you don't get that perk anymore. So, you know, win, lose, um, pro cons list. But something noteworthy, right? I was using him to apply debuffs. Like we've seen a node recently where it's, you know, for every debuff, it increases the damage they'll take by like 10 or 20%, right? So you got to have multiple debuffs on them to get max damage. I was using them for that, and now I can't. So, you know, silver linings, pros, cons. It's just something that I was acutely aware of. Happy to have awoken him, but kind of sad at the same time. And I've already taken him to rank 2, so Anyway. I was gonna take Strife to rank 3. But I think I'm gonna take Kitty Pride now. I think Kitty Pride is gonna sorry. I think Kitty Pride is going to help my prestige a little bit more. I'm kind of at a point where I can just use any champion I want, pretty much for the most part. So since I've never really focused on prestige before, I figured I would focus on my top 5, which, to be fair, has been changing recently, especially with respect to Kitty Pride here. Um, her rank 3 will definitely affect my top 5. So I just took her to rank 2 a day or two ago, and looking forward to seeing more from her soon. Ghost Runner. What's going on, Brian, in the chat? What's going on with you, Jason? How are you, man? Um, let's see. Putrid says, read the last 2 before Fight Club. I thought I did. Yeah, we're on live chat. I didn't miss anything, did I? Nope. Hold on a second. Putrid says, he didn't need a crown. I read that one. He said you get cleaned every 6 months with no copay. I read that one. No one talks about Fight Club. I see. No. I read it all, Putrid. Sorry for the confusion. I was just talking out loud. Jason says he's grinding for the 6-star Doom. Bro, you're going to have some competition, I think. How many points are you about? Oof. Still learning how to play her, guys. This whole phase thing is it's like Ghost. I don't know how to play Ghost either. I'm so bad. You're crazy? Nah, you're not crazy, bro. You're not crazy. So I haven't had anything to eat yet today. My wife goes to Chick-fil-A. Um, and she's trying to cut back on her carbs because the doctors are telling her blood sugar's too high. So she gets the chicken sandwich, right? And she lets me have the tater tots. So we're enjoying a little bit of a breakfast here. Did you guys know that MCoC has a charge up heavy attack mechanic? Let's see if we can pull it off here. I want to see how much damage it would do in an incursion with the 50% enhanced duration of stun. I mean, if you could get that multiple times, you could probably charge that heavy for quite a bit. Any big Memorial Day plans? Um, I'm trying to. So we have a big a state park nearby called Mount Trashmore. I know, right? They call it that because it was formerly a landfill. They kind of like rolled it over and capped it off with some dirt, turned it into a giant mountain. Um, and now it's a public park. And they did a really good job too, right? Um, a long time ago, this landfill was out in the middle of nowhere, but as population has increased, people have started to move more inland from the waters, right, for space and land availability. Um, this landfill found itself pretty much in the heart of a budding new city. And so they're like, all right, so we can't just always have a landfill here in the middle of this city. We need to do something about it. So they did. They turned it into a park. And they did a great job. It's huge. It has a stage for performing arts. It has an extremely large playground for kids. The mound itself has a very flat top, so you could do things at the top of the mound. One of the sides of this mound, or mountain, right, is facing the stage. So you could essentially sit on the side of the mountain, and it's like stadium seating for the theater stage, right? So people will have concerts there, right? And you just sit on the grass because it's a slope, right? So nobody's really in your way. Just make sure you don't spill a drink because it'll just run down the mountain, get everybody underneath you pissed off. But they have a bunch of workout equipment. There's a paved and dirt path that goes all the way around it. So for runners and hikers and whatnot, you can get out, stretch your legs. It's great. It's probably the best modernized state park I've seen. A lot of state parks are just like, hey man, we pick up our trash and we protect the wildlife in here and we don't cut down the trees. Welcome to the state park, right? This one actually is a little bit better. At least, modernized, industrialized. It has like a skate park in it too. I always forget about that. And a few other things. The parking lot is, I'd say, around 2/3 of it. Food trucks like to line up on the curb, so there's typically always at least one food truck there. As summer's approaching, we'll probably get more. So it's a cool place to kind of go hang out. Very spacious. You're not crowded. But yeah, I think I'm gonna see if they're doing fireworks there and go watch some fireworks at the Mount Trashmore. Gonna go get some of the homemade salsa. Ooh, that sounds yummy. There's a path in Act 7 that stuns the opponent for like 20 seconds. That's cool. Uh, how does that work with Rodin? Does it just double up? You get like a 1 minute stun there? Go there and test it if you can? Maybe. And Kits, good morning. Quest 724. It's called Slumber. That's pretty cool. If we really do have 2 weeks left of Event Quest before the new content rolls out, like the timer suggests, um, we may be doing some variant streams here shortly. Make some progress on that, get some good rewards. I don't know why that didn't swipe back, but okay. I know that Sentry sucks, but I'm actually thinking about ranking him up to rank 2. He is awakened. He's not terrible. Um, I think there's potential, but you got to ramp him up. I've thought about it. I probably wouldn't take him past rank 2. Come on. I'll tell you what, one of the things about playing this game that I've learned that I'm most proud of is being able to dex that Iron Man Infinity War Special 1 finally. For a very long time, my timing was off. Um, I was either dexing too early or dexing too late. And then if I managed to evade the blade swipe, I was getting my mistiming of the plasma bolts was off. But then one day it just suddenly clicked, and now I dex it all the time. It's saving me a ton of health, not having to block that. I did not get the timer there. Nin Anishinaabe says, good morning. It's 9:19 a.m. in Canada. What about you? It is 10:21. Hello. I pulled Human Torch as a 4-star. Didn't have him as a 2 or 3-star. Congratulations. Uh, and that's going to be good for you. Very useful champion, especially against Mystic champions. He's, in my opinion, he's kind of average for other champions, but if you're using him for his immunity, or if you are using him against a Mystic champion, it is an excellent choice. Well done. Make sure that you learn how to use his pre-fight ability effectively, and you will have a lot of fun with him. Out of the 6 classes of this game, Science is probably my least developed, because a lot of what many Science champions do is I don't find it constructively useful in the game. So I only have a few Science champions ranked up, and he's one of them. So congratulations. And Kit says, good morning from the other side of the planet. Good morning to you. If I'm waking up, does that mean you're going to bed? No, I think it's what? Dinner time over there, and Kit, right? Dinner, supper, evening meal, whatever you call it. Boom. 8 p.m. almost, yeah. How are things for you guys? I mean, I talk about myself a lot. I feel like I get really repetitive. I try not to. I try to talk about new things each stream. Uh, but, I stream to connect with you guys. I'm actually interested to know about you. Like Soldier Sheep, right? He pops in here from time to time. He's been telling me about this book he's been reading. What kind of stuff do you guys have going on? I know I stayed up like super late watching Saga do his first live stream last night. That was fun. Oh yeah, he's gonna kill me. I should have stopped. Oh well. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we made it! We made it, guys! But I'll be stunned, I bet. No? Oh! We made it! We made it! Oh, yes. Rizzo! The legend! What's up, my brother? So this is when you've been streaming. Yeah, good morning to you. Good morning. Rizzo's over on the West Coast. Some say the best coast. I don't know if I agree with that. Usually I'm heading to work already, but today you start at 9. Well done. I hope you made some breakfast with the kiddos. And Kit says, LOL. Things are great, BP. Thanks for asking. Finally got back to the UK from India. 3 months work vacation. Glad you're home. And I salute and appreciate you making time for the Alliance during that. Thank you. Saga from our ally? Yes, and Kit, yeah. His video is in our Discord. There's other content creators channel. He neglected to put it in there, but I put it in there for him. And Kith says, game-wise, I'm surprised how easy it's been if you give the right mastery setup and champs. I see. Nin says, India and UK, that's awesome. Yeah, a lot of what my viewers are people that have either been in this alliance or are a part of the alliance, Nin. And, it's like we play the game at a serious level, but we're not trying to like break our backs either. A lot of us, well, except for me, have jobs or families, kids, right? And so we just want a team that's actually playing the game more than an hour a day. uh, we're so exclusionary. It's so elite here. But just a bunch of active players that have come together, and we are a formidable force for good. That was corny. But no, we're all over the world. We've got UK, we've got India, East Coast, West Coast. Um, hold on a second. Trying to think. We've got some Canadian players. I'm surprised that we don't have any South American ones, but that might be a language barrier. Never been outside of the North American continent. And yo, Rizzo the OG, it's Zacchaeus if you remember. Boom, small family, right? Gotta drop him a sub as well. Diversity, that's good. It can be. It can be. The key is it's not so much the diversity, it's the common interest that makes us great, in my opinion, right? Um, the different time zones can help with AQ and Alliance War progression, sure, but the fact that everyone that is in the Alliance wants better rewards and doesn't want to feel like they're carrying the rest of the Alliance. Everybody wants the other players to pull their fair share, right? I kind of keep an eye on that to make sure that's the case. I think I'm doing a good job. Yeah. Sometimes people let me know when I don't. But no, man, like we all have a common interest in winning and progressing in this game. I don't think any one or two players feels like they're doing all the work. So that's good, right? That's good. Salute back to you, Brian, and thanks for being so patient with my situation. All plus, I feel like home, and I haven't felt like this playing this game before ever. So yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm aiming for, dude. Right? Not shooting to be the #1 alliance because ain't nobody got time for that. The price of the rent is too damn high. But you know, just keeping people involved, getting good rewards. Um, and I don't think that anybody is too particularly stressed out or upset at what we're doing. So just slowly creeping to, the progressing level. And I think we're doing a good job. Some people say we're way too serious and way too hardcore. And I would tell them that you are not playing this game. Because if you were playing this game, uh, you would not have any issues. There's a lot of people that they're like, oh yeah, yeah, I play that game. Oh yeah, totally play that game. But it's like one of 12 games that they're actively playing. And so that shows, right, in the time commitment, that they're never available. You can't get a hold of them when you need them. They're always the last to move, the lowest points scored, um, most hours logged off in comparison to the group. Really easy to identify them. And that's when I get my laser pointer out. The Class D laser that like burns on impact. That one, yeah. Rizzo says that he knows Zacchaeus. You changed your name again, LOL. Agreed. I only hollered at Rizzo for a few months. I always call him OG because he's one of the first players in MCoC. That's what I hear. Um, and he's a lot of fun to watch. He's definitely got a little bit more energy than I do. But I've never not enjoyed one of his streams. I think my favorite part about his streaming experience is when the kids are in the room. And especially one of his kids named Ray Ray is, I think, my favorite because he's mini Rizzo, right? And so he's just straight up talking trash and dunking on Rizzo the entire time. He's like, "Dad, Dad, give me the tablet. I'll show you how it's done." I love that. I love that. And Rizzo's like, "Come on, son, get out of here. Go talk to your mama." But that's what I want to do with my stream too. After I get the new computer, is I want to bring my kid, and soon to be two kids, into that as well. Um, I just have to make sure that I don't just play the games that I want to play. I have to play some of the games they want to play. That could be very boring, but I changed it because people had trouble saying Annie Shinabe. I hope I said it right. Those days were simple days. LOL. Now MCoC is lightweight over my head. My job makes it hard to run an alliance. Absolutely. Guys, I'm permanent. Well, not permanently. I actually got a job offer the other day. I turned it down. They wanted to give me. It isn't my primary skill set, but they wanted to give me $3,800 a month to basically play middleman for something. And I'm like, guys, like, I'm interested because this won't be very hard at all. Um, $3,800 is nothing to turn up your nose at, right? You know what? Let me. I'm bad at mental math. Let's bring out the abacus here after this fight, and I want to see how much that actually turns out to be. For something that I would be doing for less than 4 to 5 hours a day, $3,800 a month is not terrible. Let's see here. Hello, abacus. So 3,800 a month. No, not 38,000. Divided, or no, sorry, multiplied by 12. So yeah, it's 45,000 a year. Um, It's not. It's less than half of what I was making before. Now that I think about it. Um, let's see, and then multiply it by the tax rate. So ah, so it'd be we'll call it 32,000 a year take home. Yeah, I guess that sounds okay. It's not as sweet as a deal as I thought it was. Now that I've factored in taxes, but still, like the fact that somebody like they they just offer me a job. They're like, "Hey, I want you to seriously consider this because I think you're the right fit for it." And I'm like, I'm good. It's good to be able to turn that down, in my opinion. Not for him, but the fact that I maintain a retired lifestyle by choice, right? I'm pleased by that. But anyway, I got off on a tangent here. I had the reason I turned it down is because I got this kid on the way, right? It's all about the kids, right? So my wife's gonna need me available to take care of the baby at a moment's notice. I can't be out of the house doing random things, um, like a job. So, I was like, I might take you up on this offer since I already do some of this work for free anyways. Um, but I just can't. So, let's see. I am clearly behind on chat, so let me catch up here. Zacchaeus is easier for me. Isn't that a name from the Bible? I think it is. Supersonic Sant. Hello and good morning. Ray Ray gonna be a great content creator one day? I hope so. It means I'm Aboriginal in my language. I can't say that. What is that? Ojibwe? Oh man, I'm butchering it. I know I am. I mean, you do have a mini Rizzo character to show you up. It's Beth. Okay. So my wife, loves to roast me while I'm streaming. Um, I kind of want to get her into the stream a little bit so that I can just turn around and roast her right back to show her what it's like. But she is camera shy. She is not comfortable with that. So perhaps one day, I think once I start doing the streams more with Emily, Emily is going to be like, Mom, I want you to play with us too. And so she'll do it, but she'll be like off camera, you know? So perhaps. In time, also investing time and effort in here just feels right. Well, thank you. I am happy to foster an experience that you love. It is my pleasure. Yeah, you're saying it right, Brian. Glad you took the time to learn it. Awesome. Dream BP, I would have taken that. You would have taken that job? You could still take it. You just got to move across the country, buddy. I'm supposed to be off to work, but they swiped my days off at the post office. Gotta go, chat. Peace out, BP. See you, Rizzo. Jason, what's up? JJ, what's up? LOL, bye. Gotta go. Zach Rizzo, sup, gents? Peace out, Rizzo. And so is this Jason or is this Jabari? Who am I talking to today? But what's up, man? Oh, happy Friday morning. And thank you for taking the time to join me. Give me those viewable minutes. And those likes. I'm looking at these likes. Appreciate it, gentlemen. Ladies, too, if there's any of them out there. I don't know for sure, but I think we have like 3 girls in our alliance, but they don't identify, right? They don't talk about it. I don't think they want people to know, but I'm pretty confident there's 3 of them. So that's cool, right? Like if you're running an alliance and women slash girls are comfortable in the environment, they don't feel harassed. That's a good thing, right? I think. Cataclysm, my brother from another mother. What is up, my homie? I miss you, man. You guys always stream so late. I'm like half asleep slash dead when you guys are streaming. Sometimes I put it on the TV and don't say anything, but like I'm usually just sitting there on the couch grinding the arena in like complete silence while the family's asleep. Like last night, I was up till 2 a.m. Eastern time, right? Just grinding the arena. I did have Saga on stream because it was his first live stream. I wanted to support him, but I was just grinding arena, doing event quest, you know. Let's see where we got. I missed somebody. Woof MCoC. I thought I saw that. Hello, welcome back. Pretty sure this is a welcome back. If not, welcome for the first time. Uh, Friday morning streams for shits and giggles is what I do. At work, but the like button is smashed. I'll give you a clue. My initials start with a little J. Nailed it. I totally know now. Wolf says, howdy, Jason. Stunspore, good morning to you as well. Man, it's like a Friends and Alliance reunion going on today. Panda, hey, what's up, dude? Good talking to you last night. Check Discord general chat. Might interest you. Hold on. Can't wait to get a new computer. Oh my gosh. Gotta wait like 30 seconds for this to load. Oh, okay. So you have a picture of Adidas shoes, collaboration with M&M's. That's kind of cool. So these are Adidas shoes with chocolate brown stripes, yellow leather shoe. It looks like there are interchangeable um, pop buttons on the side of the shoe, where the pop button looks like an M&M. It looks like you've got, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different color laces included, all M&M colors. And then, okay, so what are those? Okay, so those are basically lace labels. Okay, so you got a couple different ones of those. But then tell me, the bottom right baggie, what is that? It's got like the pictures of the M&Ms in the baggie. And then what are those band looking things directly above it? There's like 4 of them. I thought those were like sweatbands at first, but now I'm not sure. I'm curious to know. And how much did all that cost? I imagine that's easily $100, possibly more. Probably limited edition too. Wolf says, Kata, did you finally get through the Eternity of Pain? Saw you trying for a while with Nebula. Wait, what? I've been here this whole time? Have you? I, if you type something in chat, I, I'm scrolling now. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing, is if someone doesn't say something in the chat, I have no idea who's watching. Um, it's the privacy and anonymity of YouTube, right? So sometimes, it'll say you have like 6 people watching, but like chat's completely empty. It's like, so who's watching? Who's spying on me? Wolf says, thanks, Brian. Haven't seen your streams in a while. I have cut back on my streaming because I'm busy. But It's not from a lack of wanting to do it more. I have some private interests that are taking up some of my time. I'm still a stay-at-home dad, right? You know, toilets got to get scrubbed, laundry's got to get folded, dishes don't do themselves, right? Um, so that takes time, right? And then when the kid gets home from school, you know, after school activities, soccer, swim team, piano. Um, so I'm either going to be streaming in the mornings or I'm going to be streaming late at night. And that's the unfortunate reality of my time constraints. So I have dedicated Friday mornings to streaming. And I've been doing Friday mornings for quite some time now. It's only once a week. I know it's not a lot. Um, but the reality is that I'm not making money. I'm not getting paid to do it. And while it's fun, while I'm streaming, I'm locked into this chair in front of this camera. And sometimes I need a little bit more freedom than that to multitask. So um, once I finally swipe the credit card for this computer that Putrid helped me pick the pieces for, which hopefully will be this weekend. We won't push it another week. Um, I'll probably start streaming more. I'm thinking we're gonna move it up to twice a week, possibly uh, Tuesday morning and Friday mornings. We'll see. Uh, but but right now, like it's actually if you were to look on my private calendar, Friday mornings from about 9 until usually 1. I have nothing else scheduled, and I defend it vigorously, right? I've had things come up, and I've told them, like, nope, you can reschedule, or you're going to have to do it without me. So I'm here for you guys. That's totally not the statement I was making. But yeah, just Friday mornings right now. I've got a kid on the way in the next 30 days, so that will certainly create some chaos. And then streaming will become a lot easier with the new computer. Because right now I am pushing this laptop. I'm doing this all on a laptop that's like a decade old. While I'm streaming, I can actually see the orange light from the fire inside of the CPU glowing behind the keyboard. Just kidding, but not kidding. So it's time, right? I want to have a replacement computer before this one decides to literally catch on fire. Yes, I'm being a cheap bastard. Don't judge me. But yeah, Friday streams, Wolf. Jinx, hello, good morning, happy Friday. Me and Jinx tried to squeeze in a Sector 7 incursion like an hour before they ended the other day. We didn't get very far. Those are the Velcros for the top, and the lace buckle are with speech marks. Okay, got it. Okay, so those are Velcro straps that you can implant into it. You were here from your other account. Other account? You have another account? Your previous MCoC name? Who would that be? I actually don't remember or don't know. They only costed 120 retail. Is that what, euros? I think that's euros, right? Sorry, my international monetary knowledge is substandard. So 120, that's is that like 150 US? Possibly. Rintra is a terrible war boss. Yeah, I figured outside of Cav EQ nodes, he's a pushover. But good to know. I know that our opponent placed him as the war boss. They were probably hoping to sneak in a new champion kill or two. Retail is retail, Jinx. He left a letter off. It was a raffle, and they are limited edition. So the question is are you going to wear them, or are you going to put these in like a display case and show them off? Are they just going to stay in the box and be something that you pull out for memories? I know that there's like this hidden market for collector's shoes where people don't even wear them. They just kind of collect them like baseball cards and they trade them, show them off. It's not really my cup of tea, but everybody's got a passion. Perhaps yours is designer shoes. I don't know. Do you think I can do this fight or not? Like, wow, that was bad. All right, let's go. Display case for sure. I've ordered a shoe levitation display, which looks like anti-gravity of some kind. That's cool. Hopefully you didn't get it from wish.com and it turns out just to be like a plexiglass stick on a plate. There's a lot of stuff that came in that box. I'm a little surprised at how much there was. Wow. There we go. I'm wondering, I think I'm running out of 6 stars, guys. There's only a few left. Might have to do some event quest after this. I wanted to do more arena grinding last night, but I just did not have the opportunity. I'll tell you what I did last night for the first time in a long time is I joined Alliance War before going to bed. If I have a flaw, it's that I don't join Alliance War before going to bed, and I certainly don't grudge other people for doing the same because the war map is relatively small. Pretty much 2 movements and you're done for most people. Um, but just I play better in the mornings, and I know this, so I've gone a very long time not joining war until the next morning. But there's enough time for me to go from the front to the back of the map still when I do. And I usually play cleanup for the map. However, in this case, the other 9 players had already joined. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wait. And it felt good because I cleared my lane. And I took out one of the mini bosses. There was an APOC on the far right boss node complex. The one where you got to put a debuff on them to gain power. Took out the APOC with my Doom relatively easy. AI was playing really nice through his specials almost right away every time. Doom has high block proficiency for energy damage, and so I just soaked up the special ones, and it went well. I think I gained life during that fight because of the debuffs on me. Jinx says, I mean, that was my first time ever fighting Rintra as a war boss. Special 1, just long, easy dex, and Special 2, just slow movement, which is also easily dexable. I would say that the Special 2 is more dangerous because of how slow those, what do we call them, ghostly energy blades travel. That, if you swipe too early, you're just gonna move further back so they can hit you a second time. So you gotta be careful to not swipe back too early. Um, because there's a lot of like projectiles that are pretty much instantly projectiles, like Korg's Special One, um, Domino's pistols, Winter Soldier, right? These are pretty much instantaneous projectiles. They're not quite as fast as beam attacks, right? But then you have like the next slowest special attack, which would be like the ninja stars from like Blade and Elektra, right? Those are a little bit slower. But then I think Rintra's Special 2 is now the slowest projectile animation in the game. Um, I don't know. It might be a toss up between him and Nimrod. Those energy waves are pretty slow as well. But I definitely got caught off guard by the Special 2 of Rintra, where the energy blades were just moving so slow, and I swiped back way, way, way too early. Korg Boss was a pushover as well. I'll tell you, that's another thing I'm happy about, is I've started to be able to dex Korg Special 1 finally. It's not consistent, but I've been taking chances and being rewarded for it. It's nice to know that I'm getting the timing down. Because I hate Korg. I hate Korg. He's terrible. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Jinx says we won the war, so many duplicates placed down. Yeah, we died last times in them, so that's huge. I think Group 3 still has like 1 or 2 fights to finish, if they can. Modoc's second hacksaw is slower than the first. It always gets me. I've had trouble dodging that in the past, but maybe I should do a video at some point of what keyframe animations that I look for when dodging those slow-moving projectiles like that. Because I've developed a practice which I think is almost guaranteed. There's a very specific keyframe to look for when dodging projectiles. It might be useful to share that information. I don't know. Oh, she's going to be like that today, huh? Okay, I'll mess her up. Yeah, see, I dexed too early that time. Didn't follow my own practice. Are you done? Stupid. It's kind of like in baseball when a position player pitches in the ninth and strikes everyone out because of how slow they throw. Oh, because they mix it up, and so people's timing, they're basically on high alert. They're trying to get that grand slam in to win the game, and they swing too early, but the ball's coming too slow. Jinx says he forces MODOK to throw a special one. Yeah, dexing MODOK special one and Yellow Jacket special one is something I want to start working on too. I'm hit or miss on being able to dex those. I can't wait to get this Havoc leveled up. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have so much fun with him. You love Jabari. It's funny watching others struggle with her. I usually just I'll bait her heavy and then just go in and punish specials. And end up soaking some block damage, but too often her AI will just medium, 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 light, medium, and you're kind of just you can only move back so far, right? You have to push to the right side of the map a little sometimes. to keep the fight centered. Because you definitely don't want to be cornered, right? Nobody puts baby in the corner. When did you get Havoc? When I opened a crystal? I don't know how to answer that question. I've had him for like a month now. Honestly, he would have been ranked up now if I hadn't have gotten Kitty Pride and other dude Strife. I'm kind of taking my top 5 champs and making them my top 5 champs so that I can help the prestige push a little bit. Because I mean, let's be real, right? My account is on the top end of our alliance, so you guys need my help to push the prestige up so that we can get better rewards from like AQ. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? There we go. So yeah, once I get my top 5 to actually be my profile top 5, it'll be like all 6-star rank 3s. Um, that's kind of where my focus is for account development. After that, I'm just going to go back to doing whatever I want to do. Which, I figured I was avoiding prestige bumps for a long time and just kind of letting it come naturally. But what I'm seeing is there's people with much smaller accounts than me that have higher prestige. So, uh, as a personal pride and development status, I am investing in my account. I mean, there's no denying that I'm just shy of 2 million hero rating, right? So I've got champions. They're leveled, right? We're doing good things. Hot take, Havoc is better than Kitty. I agree. Not a hot take for me. Yeah, it is. It is. And it is sad. And that's why I'm working on it. But the diversity of my roster and my capability of employment is significantly higher, right? So, got to pick your battles, Jinx, right? If you were to go through your 6-stars in Arena, it would take you about 15 minutes. When I do it, it's like a 2-hour thing. In fact, this stream is pretty much me cycling through my 6-stars so far. So right now we're at about, what, an hour 20? And we're almost done. We are definitely at the bottom of the 6-star barrel here. Oh yeah, we're getting real low. Sun's getting real low, guys. Sun's getting real low. Uh, but yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on that prestige. We're at 10,444. Again, just shy of 2 million hero rating. See, that's the things I look at is how many champions do you have total, right? It's kind of an indicator of how far into the game you are, right? How many crystals have you opened? It's a rough indicator. Base hero rating though is how stacked is your roster, right? Because you can't beat the game with just 5 champions. There's too many players out there who only have 5 champions that are worth a damn. And they're like, oh yeah, my prestige is 12K. I'm like, yeah, but you have effectively 8 champions that you could even feasibly use, right? So I'm not sure what your plan is, but but get off my lawn. I am pushing Stealth Spider-Man out of the top finally. Surfer recently replaced him as number 2, and Guillotine 99 is not far behind. I think just another, 5, 6 levels she'll be above. And then I think past that, yeah, it's Daredevil, which for some reason still shows as my top champion in many places. But coming up right behind him, we've got Red Hulk, Shang-Chi, Red Magneto, and soon Kitty Pryde. I think Kitty Pryde is going to be number 5 here shortly. And then until I get a new champion, like, we're just kind of going to play the game. Move on. Because there's really not much I can do until I get more awakenings, more sig levels, more new champions, right? So, one step at a time. You don't even know how many 6 stars I have. I know that you're more focused on taking 5 stars to rank 5, which, we've talked about that. Um, it may be easier to build your account now, but in the long run, I think that's going to hurt you. Wolf says, wow, I'm at 10, 814, and I thought I was low. My only option is using 6 stones on Claire. Yeah, I'm picky about where I put 6 stones. I'm looking at these whales, and they used all their 6 stones on specific champions, which at the time was a good play. But, when you're trying to bump up your hero rating or get all your champions to max sig, and you can't because you spent all your 6 stones on a champion that you've already opened like 50 times, right? I feel like it would have been better to save some of those 6 stones for the champions that were lagging behind on signature level. And so anytime an item use event comes around, I tend to spend my 6 stones on champions that are at the lower sig levels to kind of just even it up a little bit, close that gap. Because you have to use them at some point. You can't just hoard them. They'll eventually go into overflow, and then you have to sell them. So that's not a good plan. But using them sparingly and strategically, I think has helped me tenfold in the long run with account development. Plenty of people in the community have told me that it was surprising how fast my roster was growing and catching up to some other people. I think it's a function of how much I play the game, coupled with how strategically I use my resources. The fact that I'm catalyst limited and I'm in overabundance on everything else in the game, I think is where I'm supposed to be. I think that's the intent and design so that players will work for catalysts. Too many players work for crystals, and they just they may have a lot of champions, but they're all really low level, low rank. But that's my opinion, right? Take it with a grain of salt. Play the game however you want to play. Actually, your Daredevil Hell's Kitchen remains in your top 5. Your Red Hulk, Kitty CGR, and other rank 3s won't crack it. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. But in time, have I attempted Eternity of Pain this week? I have. In fact, you know what? I think I'm done with my 6 stars real quick. Let's go mess around with Eternity of Pain for a little bit, huh? How does that sound? He has, but he's bad. Couldn't get Blade past 85%. Damn, you're rude. Screw this guy. I'm out of here. Let's see. I hear that she's the one to use. Let's see what we can make happen here. You were at 1 million base rating, 9K prestige. Now I reached about 2.1 million and 12K. Talk about growth. I think you've spent some money though on a bunch of like crystals, right? Like cav crystals. That's kind of helped along the way. Uh, yeah, a high activity alliance is important for free to play players, but if you're a spender and you're in a high activity alliance, like the sky's the limit. Um, Unfortunately, a lot of people have stepped into this alliance, been highly active, spent a bunch of money, blown up their account like a balloon, and then sadly moved on to greener pastures. But I'm scared. Oh, come on. Let's try it again. We'll do this a few times. I'm not really in any rush to go anywhere today. I imagine this is more exciting to watch than Arena. I like to do Arena when I'm streaming because it's endless content, but it also gives me the opportunity to pause often and talk to you guys. Sonic is sub 1.5 mil and a little under 13K prestige. Just play content I like, limits progress, but it keeps me in the game. There you go. Yeah, I'm more about enjoying the game rather than feeling like I have to 100% everything. That will come with time. Too often I see people race to finish the permanent content, and then they're like, well, now what do I do? And you say grind arena, and they're like, no. All right, I don't know why that didn't dodge, but we'll see how far we can get with 2% life, huh? Damn. I was like at 250K when I joined in the Alliance, or lower, I think. Well, yeah, that was like 2, 3 years ago, Jinx. I mean, you've been here forever at this point. I think when I started the Alliance, I was at 100K power. We were doing like map 2 AQ. That was a long time ago. Whew. So long ago. That's legit me. Finished 7.4 exploration 2 weeks after it came out. But if that's the only worthwhile content, what do I do? Arena. Do variants. 100% story. Do the Abyss. Do the lab. You know, like, if you've legitimately done everything and the only thing that's available, come on. Arena sucks. I don't know, man. I do the arena to get new champions quickly and to get units. And you get crystals too, right? So I have a crap ton of crystals that are unopened that I've just been grinding in the arena for like 2 years. It's disgusting how many Grandmaster crystals I have. I probably need to start popping them. On one hand, I want to pop them all at once. I think that would make a great video. On the other hand, I don't. Really? See what I'm dealing with here? Ay, 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 guys. So yeah, this is how I feel about Eternity of Pain, right? It's just me doing this over and over again. I'm not gonna get like mad or anything. Um, I mean, last Summer of Pain, last year, I think I did one fight total, and that's about what I've done now. So it's like, okay, whatever. I get that they want to create an extreme challenge that's meant for the best of the best, and that there's a large portion of the community that just kind of pushes their way through it just to get those rewards, and good for them. Uh, the only reason I even did Crossbones is because I had an attempt where I got him down to like 54%. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep chasing it. And I think I did 5 revives and a bunch of potions. Oh, yep, that's it. That's game. Do the damage. But that's my best attempt, 91%. So, oh, you joined in 2020 in like October? I thought you'd been here longer than that. Arena is beyond mind-numbing. I just do act content, Cav, and like in the case, Eternity of Pain. Channel your inner MSD, Brian, and get in the intercepts. Well, that's the problem is I often go to intercept and I end up hitting into block. And you got to be real careful because you can get quickly counterattacked. But I'm trying. I'm definitely better at intercepting than I used to be. I just don't trust the AI. It likes to turtle up, you know? I get backdraft intercepted by the AI all the time. Like that. You got like a rank 3 Guillotine 99, right? She was like the perfect champ for that Crossbones. I don't think that's who I used. I'm trying to remember who I used. No, but the my energy's climbing up. We'll do this a few more times, but then I'm gonna hop over to Event Quest and burn down my energy again. And then we'll open some crystals. So aggressive, So aggressive. Just getting pushed into the corner and BTFO'd. And I know that Kabam is tracking like how many times his blade been fought versus how many times he was killed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's abysmal, I'm sure. Especially for Icarus last week. One hit. I got killed in one hit, guys. One hit. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Unbelievable. No. See, this isn't fun, right? But it's not supposed to be fun. It's meant to be hard. And I actually respect it for that. I like games that are hard. I typically play games on their hardest mode. MCoC is a very challenging game. Um, so I'm not upset. Do I want the better rewards? Sure, everybody does. But see, I mistimed it that time. Other than that, we were doing great. Oh, there's my wife. Where's she at? She's not even home yet. She's like at the doctor's office. She's at the doctor's office checking on the baby, talking trash to me from afar. That's awesome, right? That's awesome. Thanks. Love you too, dear. Could try Droom and get the completion point. BWD is a glass cannon. No, but I use her often enough that I should be able to do this. Just for whatever reason, it's a combination of the destructive feedback and the unblockable specials, right? That's really the all that makes this really that hard. Um, and just the random clips like that. Like I'm trying to do a backdraft intercept, but then I get clipped by his sword. Like, what do you do? Like, I thought we were trying to play smart here, but I guess not. One hit kills. So, is what it is. We'll do it. We'll do it a few more times. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and get really far into it, and then I'll just push through. Like, okay, why didn't that intercept? You know what I'm saying? Swipe back, light attacks. It misses him, but he comes in with a medium. I thought that was the whole point of an intercept. Doesn't the light attack beat a medium attack? In the hierarchy of counters? I guess not. It's stupid. Definitely a frustrating part of the game. But this is essentially what we do, right? Just keep trying over and over again. Can't even make it out the gate without getting hit. I don't know, guys. Like, I messed around with this for like an hour or two the other day. You would think that I would have done better by now, having repeated this so much. But no. Nope. Not today. That's the destructive feedback that just wrecked me. Doing better this time. See, so... Oh, why is it parrying? That's what I want to know. It's because I'm late. I'm late. I'm swiping back too late. That's why. Because when I'm streaming, the phone processes everything slower, and those infinitesimal time limitations become very constrained. I actually, believe it or not, have to play the game better when I'm streaming than I do when I'm not. Because the phone's doing not just running the game, but screencasting the game to my computer, right? So it's doing double the workload, uh, and I think that it affects the timing of how I play. Yeah. So that. so that. Um. Yeah. So fuck it. We'll do something else. I got real things to do besides fuck around with a stupid challenge mode. Do I want the catalyst? Yes. Am I going to blow all of my revives trying to do it and potentially still fail? No. Absolutely not. Just frustrating. All right, let's see what's going on over here. Silver linings from today's arena grind. We got some T2A. Let's go into Event Quest. Save the easy stuff for later. And Cavalier is pretty much done. I'm going to wait for an item use event to do 3.2, which I think is right around the corner. Instead, we'll do this. Doom, Guillotine, Red Hulk. We like Red Hulk. Sure. Magneto. Let's go. Yeah, so it's disappointing that I've been playing the game for this long and that I still struggle at a basic level when it comes to some content in game. So it is frustrating. I'm never going to knock Kabam for making it hard. It should be hard. I don't want them to make it easier. I want to get better. And sometimes you can't always do that. Holy moly. Guys, I just looked out the window for like the first time. It is like a hurricane out there. The rain is coming down. The street is starting to flood. I wish I could show you guys. I mean, I could, but it would be a very involved, stupid process. You guys know what rain looks like. I actually like it when it rains. It gets really noisy, but at the same time, it's like that white noise that kind of drowns out the rest of like the chaos of life. And so I appreciate it for that. All right, Misty Knight. Still haven't fully learned to dex her special one completely. So let's see how this goes. Do you guys know anybody who's using her on a regular basis? Oh, I did it that time. I might be finally learning it. It was a pain in the butt for CavEQ a couple months back, because if you got clipped by it, it was like half or 70% of your life, depending on the champion. Kind of, kind of a killer thing. Hey Beth, are you still watching? Are we doing a lunch date after the stream today, or do you have to get back to work? I'm just curious. That's typically what we do is I'll finish the stream and then she'll wrap up work and we'll go on like a lunch dinner date. No, not dinner, but just a lunch date, because we're like home all day, and so it's she likes it, and it's good for me to basically dedicate some time to her. And we both like good food, so we like to go out to various restaurants and try new things. Sometimes it turns out well, other times not, but it's time that we spend together. Um, and for her, quality time is very important. And so I have learned how to love. And because me, like, I'm kind of a robot. I'm just like, cool. Yep, we're in the same room. Check. Time spent. Well done. But okay, so yes, we're doing a lunch date, and she's on her way home now. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna finish this quest path, guys, and then we're gonna open some crystals, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, that a special one wave is kind of slow moving. I'm usually right next to him when he throws it, so I don't ever really notice the speed. Ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Ah, my old nemesis, Nick Fury. Yes. So Nick Fury's charges, right? If you don't use a mutant, they build up really quickly. And I kind of don't like that. I think that if you're using a non-mutant champion against him, I just think that the ability accuracy chance for that stack to proc should be reduced just a little bit. Boom! 140K. Take that. Oh, looks like the rain's slowing down a little bit, Beth. You'll be fine. Won't get too wet. Guess I need to put on some clothes, right? I'm just in a regular t-shirt and pajama pants right now. Might need to actually get dressed. Red Hulk, man. So I mean, everyone knows Red Hulk's good, but since I've taken him to rank 3, he's like really good. I'm using him all of the time. Uh, Still not my favorite over She-Hulk, but I'm definitely using him more than She-Hulk because he's a rank 3 6-star instead of a awakened rank 5 5-star. You know what I'm saying? I do have a 6-star She-Hulk, but I figured since my 5-star one's like Max Sig and rank 5 that I probably didn't need to make the 6-star She-Hulk my priority until it got awoken. It's just my thoughts on it. Um, I mean, two of the same champion when there's a bunch of other champions that could be functionally useful for my roster. I'm just kind of being a little strategic about it. All right. So we've burned down our energy, at least for now. Probably have to do it again later. And then I promised some crystal openings. Possible chances at 6 stars here. But I've been kind of on a dry spell for the crystals lately. These Friday streams, the last couple rounds of streams, I've been opening these crystals and getting a bunch of duds. So hopefully we can turn that around a little bit because we are running out of them. All right, so we have the login crystal. We'll start with that one. This is Overseer, 4-star with a chance at 5. If we get a 5-star, we'll just call it a day. But I think we all know what champion it's going to be. It's just a question of which rarity. So we'll just short tap that one. And fingers crossed for the 5-star, right? But not likely. And that's okay. Powered up. Cool. All right, off to the next thing. All right, so we have claws for alarm, and then we're going to have to start dipping into these multi-madness ones. So what are the chances here? We got 3% at a 6-star, 16% at a 5-star, so about 19%. So, you know, just under a 20% chance at a 5 or a 6-star. Fingers crossed. Let's go. Let's see how Kabam wants to reward my efforts. Always like to see the spinner. I see some 6-star Thor, Hawkeye, Green Goblin. Was that a Nightcrawler? OG Hulk, Venom. Spider-Man 99. Who? Oh! Whoa! Yes! Yes! Wow! Unbelievable! Holy cow! Oh, how do you improve off of that? Holy moly. Okay, so everyone knows she's a pain in the ass to fight, right? But does it say in there? I don't think it does. Okay, so this is like, is this a new champion overall? Is this a new champion? Let's take, uh, definitely not as a 1 star. Is she a 2 star? Okay, so you can get her 2 through 6. So I don't have her as a 2 star. I have her as a 3 star awakened from the arena probably. 4 star probably from the arena as well. I do not have her as a 5 star, which would be functionally useful for me. And boom. So I've been trying to consider who's going to be my next 6 star rank 3. Because I'm getting close to a tech, right? Uh, hold on a second. I should have written this down. I'm going to have to bookmark that opening. And Kits was here for it. Thanks, man. I appreciate you catching that. It's good to have witnesses for crimes being committed, right? Because everyone knows I stole the shit out of that crystal. Oh, jeez. Oh, did not see that coming. Oh, man. Did you see what I got?
I didn't see what it was. I heard the scream.
Oh, it's a good one. It's one of the newer champs, too. So that's pretty exciting. Okay, so why am I excited about her? Other than she's a great defender, um, immune to poison and fire, right? So true strike, true accuracy, and true sense effects suffer ability accuracy reduction. So there's benefits to that. Um, auto block, lots of tiny little hits from her special attacks. Many other things. Heal block, right? So I actually don't know if she needs to be awakened to be amazing, but that's not going to stop me from at least taking her to rank 2. Very, very excited about that opening. I wish more people had stuck around to see that. Um, but I kind of got ahead of myself wanting to open a champion crystal. So let's take a step back, take a deep breath, and enjoy our day. There's some other stuff I wanted to open. Let me just find it here. So that was cool. I know I kind of screamed like a little girl a little bit, but I was excited. I was excited, okay? Anytime I can get a 6 star from one of these crystals is a huge win. Um, so it only took 2 crystals too, right? We only opened 2 crystals. I was expecting a dud on the first one. So that's cool. I don't know if you guys can see my smile. I'm ear to ear right now. All right, so we got some nexuses still. We got some whole crystals, some sig stones. Could probably just open these. I use those on demand. We'll hold on to. Oh, we'll pop the 4 ones. Oh, that's cool. My My heart's racing, guys. My heart's racing. Okay. Yep, we'll pop these. Those get used pretty quick. And then I saw some max signature crystals here. We got three-star max sig crystals, as expected. We've got some 4-star max sig crystals. Ooh, as expected, but yeah, everyone likes 5-star shards, right? And then Cav objective crystals. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a great opening. We got some 5-star shards, T2A, T4C. Screw the ISO, it's just gold to me. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful opening right there. Wow. Wow. I was wondering when I was going to get her as a 5 or a 6-star. I am thrilled by that. Okay, so we got some catalyst crystals here we need to pop so we can keep feeding my roster. There we go. I'm basically sustaining my account on AQ rewards right now, so I'm not really going out of my way to do anything else. And yet still finding things to rank up and upgrade. All right, I got 26 of these. I was holding off on opening these for a little bit because I was overflowing on T2A. But I did 2 6-star rank 2 rank ups in a day last week. So it is time to open more. So yep, I got a whole T2A, essentially half of another. So T4B, a bunch of class cats. That's good. Om nom nom. Yeah, I'm at the point where like even T5B is just like common. So I think I'm sitting on like 8 of them right now. I remember having to work so hard to form the first one. So it's a T2A. Like to see it. And so how many of those? We've got some Cosmics now. Cosmic T4C. Uh, boom. Probably, here, let me check on that. How many of those do I need? I don't like to waste them, so tier 3. It looks like they're all kind of empty, so we will. Looks like science and skill are at 4, so I'll stop if I get 2 of each of those, which I probably will really quick. We'll just open them in batches of 10. Yep, so there's the 2 science. 3 science and 3 skill. So we'll stop there. We've plussed up the coffers again. Got some 3 stars and 4 stars getting ranked up here shortly because of that. Anyone who tells you that hoarding is bad, you tell them I told them that they're dumb.
Hoarding is bad.
Oh, you're dumb. Let's see. Let's reset that timer. Did the game reset? What a shame. Come on, Kabam! Improve your game client stability. Killing me. It's just a timer app. A timer app crashed your game. That's pathetic. Ah! Wow. Penny Parker, guys. Hot damn. All right, back to the crystals. Where were we? Okay, so I'm hanging on to these 10% T5 class catalyst fragment nexus crystals for now. We're gonna open up these. I want yellow, right? So let's see what we can get. If we get yellow, rank 3 kitty is coming soon. Oof. But I think Kabam knows that I'm 500 pieces away from forming a T5C. So it's engineering itself to be at odds against me. The catalyst clash continues. Nice. All catalysts are welcome, though. No discrimination here. So that puts me, what is that, about halfway to blue? What is that, 2/3 to green? And I think we had some additional ones too. Yep, we had a 2% crystal right here. Again, I only need 500 pieces of mutant. To keep the dream alive. So it has been so long since I've seen some mutant T5C, by the way. All right. Let's see. You know what? Let's open these. I don't think it's like I've already got one of each class, right? So it's not like we're scrimping and saving anymore. And it's a Nexus, so this is going to be quick, but let's hope for some mutant. Fingers crossed. No. I've already got a mutant, or sorry, a mystic T5C formed, and I'm getting close to halfway of forming another. So Kabam, like, maybe you should balance this out a little bit. Just saying. I'm gonna go with Cosmic on this one. And the other one. Of course. No mutant, guys. Not today. But with the addition of Penny Parker, might be time to go for some blue. Know what I mean? Shazam! And next, Ascendant Crystals, we got 2. Looking for T1As. Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. That's the only reason I grind that arena is to get those for free. And then War Victor Crystals. Okay. Wasn't expecting much. War Challenger. A piece of ISO. So we're sitting on, we'll call it just shy of 5,800 units. We've got 24 arena crystals. I'm looking forward to buying some Thronebreaker arena crystals. We got, what was that, 2.5, almost 2.6 million battle chips. Those will probably get popped for 4th of July. I hope that there are some offers that I can cash in on to get some sweet deals. Yeah, I think that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty stoked. Pretty stoked. There it is. Oh my God, that's such a beautiful crystal. Woo! Hot damn. Well, the luck streak is back on, my friends. And with that, I'm going to bid you adieu. I'm going to go have a lunch date with the wife and eat some food because I'm starving. Thank you, Nin, or Nine, or Anishinabe, whatever you prefer to go by. Thank you so much for the congratulations. I'm glad you got to see it. Welcome to the channel. And to all of you who smashed that like button, thank you so much. For those of you who are subscribed, thank you as well. I look forward to seeing you guys at the next crystal opening video, which is probably going to be soon, as we wrap up Cavalier EQ and the side quest. I'm going to get those last few shards I need for the next 6-star. And yeah, see you next. It's Neen? Okay, Neen, with an E for the eyes. Got it. Neen Anishinabe. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, see you next Friday or next crystal opening, or if I get an opportunity to stream because it's convenient, I might just do that. But once I get the new computer, when I'm staying up late grinding the arena, I'll probably just turn on the stream because it'll be much easier to set up that way. But enough of all that crap. My wife is waiting on me, right? Yeah, she's waiting on me, so we're gonna go. I hope you guys have a great holiday weekend, at least here in Americas for Memorial Day. And stay safe, be blessed, stay frosty, and I will see all of you later. But I've already forgotten to pass the torch, so let's crack open a bookmark real quick and find someone else to stream raid. Here we go. I found the link, and it's just one other guy. Wow, I'm surprised by that. But copy link address, Noob Club Marvel. I don't even think he speaks English. I think it's Russian. But if you want to watch MCoC, go check him out. I'm subscribed to him. You should be too. Support the community. Putrid, have a good day at work, man. And when I get some time, I'll hit you up. Maybe we can make a deal. I can pay you some money. I heard you like money. Maybe I can send you some money for a camera. Who knows? But talk to you guys later. Hashtag VP Raid or Tip of the Spear or whatever you want to write. I don't care. Go check them out. Bye. It's food time. Food time.